Did you know the average employee now spends nearly 60% of their day on work about work, rather than their actual job? We are working more hours than ever, yet feeling significantly less productive and more emotionally exhausted. The modern office isn't just a physical location anymore. It's a constant, digital weight living in our pockets. Why is work culture feeling more broken today than it was a decade ago? Let's find out. For decades, the deal was simple. You give your time, the company gives you stability. But that social contract has evaporated. The shift didn't happen overnight. It was a gradual erosion of boundaries, fueled by technology and economic pressure. Today, we are navigating a permacrisis, an era where work feels like a survival game rather than a career. We're seeing quiet quitting, the great resignation, and productivity paranoia dominate the headlines for a reason. People aren't just lazy, they are fundamentally disconnected from the purpose of their labor. In this documentary, we explore the 4 pillars of why work is getting worse and how it's changing our psychology. From the digital leash to the death of loyalty, we are entering uncharted territory in human history. Let's start with the most obvious change: the fact that we can no longer truly leave the office. Point 1. The digital leash. Technology was supposed to free us, but instead, it tethered us to the desk 24/7. The always-on expectation means that a Sunday night email is no longer an exception, it's the norm. Studies show that simply receiving a notification increases cortisol levels, even if you don't open the message. We have lost the transition period, the commute or the downtime that allowed our brains to switch gears. When your home is your office, there is no physical boundary to signal that the workday is over. This leads to cognitive overload. We are processing more data points per hour than our ancestors did in a week. Managers often confuse availability with performance, forcing employees to perform activity theater. That means jiggling your mouse or staying green on chat apps just to prove you are there. This presence culture creates a cycle of exhaustion where we do work to show we are working. The result is a workforce that is busy, but not effective, and deeply resentful of the intrusion. We've traded our peace for a notification ping, and the price is higher than we realize. But it's not just about the hours, it's about the feeling of being constantly watched. Point 2. Productivity paranoia and digital surveillance. Surveillance tech in the workplace is booming. Keystroke loggers, screen capture software, and AI that analyzes your tone in meetings are becoming standard. This creates a culture of fear. When you are being tracked, you don't take risks. You don't innovate. You simply follow the algorithm. This is the Uberization of the white-collar workforce. The focus has shifted from the quality of output to the metrics of activity. This paranoia goes both ways. Employers don't trust employees to work remotely, so they over-monitor. Employees feel this lack of trust and respond by doing the bare minimum required to satisfy the tracker. Watch the full work culture change. Why it is getting worse and how people are feeling it. Video for the full context and timeline.